I found out my family was preparing for my death. I discovered it by accident, which somehow made it worse. I was looking for an old birth certificate in my parents' filing cabinet when I found a folder with my name on it. Not school records. Not medical forms. Estate documents. I laughed at first, because it didn't make sense. I was 21. Alive. Standing in their house, breathing. But inside the folder were printed instructions, notes, and lists. Who would get what? Which accounts would be closed? Which relatives should be contacted first? There was even a page titled "If Things Get Worse." When I asked my mom about it, she didn't panic. She sighed. Like I'd discovered a mess she hadn't had time to clean up. She told me they'd started it a year earlier, after I went through a rough period. I had dropped out of school temporarily. I was depressed. I wasn't eating well. Nothing dramatic had happened, no attempt, no hospital stay. Just quiet struggling. Apparently, that was enough. They said they were being realistic. They said they wanted to be prepared. They said parents worry. What hurt wasn't the paperwork. It was the tone. Calm. Practical. Like they had already accepted an ending I hadn't agreed to. Like they'd started grieving someone who was still asking for help. After that, every conversation felt different. Every check-in felt like surveillance. Every "How are you feeling today?" carried an unspoken question underneath it. I stopped being a person and started being a risk assessment. They never thought they were doing anything wrong. In their minds, they were being responsible. Loving, even. But knowing your family is quietly preparing for your absence changes how safe you feel around them. It makes you wonder how much hope they ever had for you in the first place, and whether they were waiting for you to get better, or just bracing for you to disappear.